IHGN Studios, it's Braves Beat.
Hello Braves, I'm Cameron James.
And I'm Ellie Hambrick.
So Ellie, have you got your prom dress yet?
Yes, I'm so excited. Well, we have a lot of news to cover, so let's get started. Congratulations to the Indian Hill Quiz team for qualifying for the OAC State Championship. Jacob Ruby, Andrew Hugh, Ricardo Gomez-Nueves, Ethan Brown, and Caroline Winks combined at the Southwest Regional to snag the coveted last wildcard spot for advancement to the prestigious state championship to be held on May 3rd at Olentangy Berlin High School. This is the first trip to state for these players and their coach. Great job, quiz team.
Join us for a one-night-only theatrical event. The Indian Hill High School Theater presents The Last Dance of Dr. Disco, an audience participation murder mystery. Start your evening off with a special Italian-style dinner provided by Bartone Catering. This event will take place tonight beginning at 6 p.m. in the Sue Harder Memorial Performing Arts Center. Tickets for dinner and the show are $40 each and can be purchased online. If you would like to attend the show only, you can purchase your seats at the door of the lobby for $15 each.
We would like to recognize the 44 Indian Hill High School students inducted into the National Honor Society during the induction ceremony on April 17th in the Sue Harder Memorial Performing Arts Center. The annual event celebrates the academic excellence, leadership, service, and character of student leaders with membership into the prestigious organization joining a legacy of commitment to the core values of NHS. Here are this year's inductees.
Congratulations to all of this year's inductees.
Are you looking to be a part of the IHHS Student Leadership Team? The leadership team meets once a month to work in 5 different committee groups. The main goal is to expand ideas and grow together as a community of leaders. If you are interested, click on the QR code on the screen to apply or email questions to Kate Walbrown or Polly Holmes. Their email addresses are on the screen. With prom tickets winding down, it's time to think about renting your prom tuxedo.
We partnered with Fulci's and Kenwood to promote some of the best classic looks for this year's prom. Thanks to our ambassadors Christian Mangano, George Vollmer, and Chance Freshwater, they had an opportunity to promote the sales before school. Here's a clip of them handing out flowers with some sample tuxedos to showcase the styles they have.
What's up guys, I'm George.
I'm Christian.
And today we're advertising for Fulci's.
Yeah, we're giving out some flowers, maybe some coupons, some flowers just to show how nice our tuxes are.
Yep, go to Fulci's for prom, get your tux.
Yep, sir.
Here's a fun fact about the owners of Fulci's. They are 2 brothers who are Indian Hill alumni.
Stop into Fulci's now to get your best looks for this year's prom. Tomorrow is the annual Conquer the Hill 5K race. It will start promptly at 8:30, followed by the Kids Fun Run at 9:30. This is a fundraiser for the Braves Helping Braves Fund, and it's only $25 for adults, $15 for students, and free for anyone under 5 years old. Don't miss out on this exciting event.
Our spring sports are still going strong. Let's head over to hear the scores from Simon and Reed.
Well, hello, Braves. I'm Reed Pontius.
And I'm Simon Gall, here with this week's sports report.
Our tennis team had a really busy week to start the week. They edged out Upper Arlington High School in a nail-biter 3-2 game last Friday. Then they took a tough loss at Columbus Academy the next day, losing 0-5. They played another close match, just barely coming away with a 3-2 win at Bentley High School the same day. They also hosted Wyoming last night and will play another crucial CHL game this afternoon against Taylor, and then will play Kentucky's St. Xavier tomorrow.
Our softball team defeated Finneytown last Wednesday 19-5. Unfortunately, their game against Country Day was canceled. They demolished Finneytown 26-3. They played Wyoming on Wednesday and Madeira on Thursday. We will have those scores next week. They have a big game against rival Wyoming at their crib tonight. Please come and support.
Our baseball team had a great win at Finneytown on Wednesday, April 16th, with a score of 17-4. They beat Batavia the next day at home, 8-5. They lost at Monroe the next day, 8-12. Then they took another tough loss when they hosted St. X last Saturday, losing 1-5. They played lights out though on Monday as they cruised past Finneytown 25-0. They hosted Wyoming on Wednesday and will play at Wyoming tomorrow. We will have those scores for you next week.
The boys and girls track team had the Anderson Invitational last Friday. Please wish the track team good luck as they head off to West Virginia to run in the Mountaineer Showcase Invitational. The Big Taylor Invitational is next Wednesday. Be sure to come and support. The Unified Track team also showed out on Tuesday for senior night.
Boys volleyball lost to Taylor last Thursday. Then they played Finneytown last Tuesday. They also played Wyoming last night, and we will have the scores for you next week.
Boys lacrosse lost to Wyoming last Wednesday. They also lost to CHA last Friday. They played LaSalle on Wednesday, and we'll have those scores next week. The boys have a big game against Summit Country Day tonight. Be sure to come and show your support.
Girls lacrosse beat Kentucky Country Day on Thursday, April 17th. Then they beat Kings on Tuesday night. Then they played Springboro last night, and we will have the scores for you next week. They also play Bishop Watterson tomorrow.
Well, Braves, that's all the sports we have for this week.
Back to the news desk.
Thanks for keeping us updated. Go Braves.
Here's Simon with some big news on the future of the Indian Hill Cafeteria.
Hello everyone, I'm Simon Gall, reporter for the Indian Hill News Network. I was lucky enough to get an interview with Mr. Adam Lupp, our food service director, on his plans for the future of our lunchroom.
One of the biggest things that we're working on right now is remodeling the inside of the cafeteria. We want to change paint colors, add different signage across the different stations, add Indian Hill logos across the walls, just kind of visually liven the place up a little bit. You know, one of the ideas that I have is utilizing the other part of the deli line in order to make an action station, as you call it. So we can do a made-to-order baked potato bar, or we can have more hot sandwiches, more just different variety of things. So when we rearrange the lunchroom, it will give us the opportunity to do that. Feedback for me is huge, and that's the best way that we can improve is to utilize the feedback from the students. Aramark has a student survey, and it'll be a great resource for us to hear directly from the students how things are going, what things they want to see improved on, if they have any ideas of what they want to add. So I'll post QR codes across the TVs in the school. Once I look at all those results and analyze all those results, let's look at how we can make a large amount of students' days better based off of their results.
Thank you so much, Mr. Adam Lupp, and we are all so excited to hear about his future plans for our new lunchroom.
Thank you, Simon, for the insight on what comes next in the lunchroom. All right, Braves, that's all the news we have for this week.
Be sure to follow us on X and Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube, and email us with any school updates.
And remember, stay classy, Indian Hill.